such bullshit, man. This is bullshit.
I don't want to put the instant replay in the fucking game.
Oh,
so you can see this bullshit.
This is the most heated you've ever been in BS Gold, and it's over the mattress.
I feel very strongly about this subject.
Well, I'm telling you.
I haven't slept in 11 months.
I'm not allowed to have a Twitter account.
This is the Conn Smythe Trophy winner. I don't think
He wasn't yet. Every time we play this game, we're basically in a time machine.
I'm giving this a 10.
10?
I'm giving it a 10. I think
There's no way it's a 10. We've never seen a 10.
this has got to be a 10.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bullshit Goals.
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. Doing really good. We got some awesome news today. We got a shout out from our friends over at the Pens blog, and it has led to a swelling of website views for BS Goals and some great feedback and some new Twitter followers. So we couldn't be happier with that, or more grateful to the folks over at Pens blog.
Why don't you set the stage a little bit with what happened today?
I emailed the guys at Pens blog yesterday asking for a quick mention in their next Link City, and they were able to do that today for us. I was excited to see that they fit that in, and then I really didn't think much of it. And I was gone for most of the morning, and I get back in the afternoon and log on to our site, BS Goals at Blogspot, and realized that just in one day today, since that post went up on the Pens blog, that we had tripled our entire history of page views just in one day.
I'm not sure if that should make us feel bad about our previous efforts or just incredibly happy about today. I wasn't sure how to take that one.
I think you should take it bad because you're supposed to be in marketing.
I told you though. We've basically, you have to agree with this. We've almost been recording these episodes, kind of hoping that almost nobody hears these things.
Yeah, but now this shit's real. So
this is my career at this point. BS Goals.
It is. We got 4 Twitter fans now that are legit, and we're getting emails, and hopefully we can keep it rolling here on into through the next month at least.
You have no pop culture frame of reference, I feel, in this area, but
what the fuck?
Hold on, I haven't said it. Hold on, let me set it up. I feel like we're taking the from the early 2000s, late 90s, we're taking the Backstreet Boys approach to becoming super famous in the podcast world. As you noted in our data, we've now finally hit it big internationally in actually traditional hockey markets. So we're going to be big now in Finland and Norway, and eventually 2 years from now we're going to be huge in North America.
I think you're right, because we finally got some Canadian viewership, which, I mean, come on. It's pretty obvious. 8 in Finland. We got some Aussies, some Russians, and finally we get some Swedes in the mix here. And considering that
I'm their biggest fan.
Yeah, I mean, you scored more bullshit goals with Swedes than probably half the fucking population in that country. So it's about time.
Sweden, if you're out there, this is Jason. I just want to give you a special shout out. I'm a big Zetterberg fan.
Oh my god.
Everybody knows it for years. Huge Lidstrom supporter. Dude, come on, they're huge.
You seriously like them guys?
I do like them.
All right, let's get over this. All right, so today we got a shit ton of BS to go over here. We had something monumental happen 2 nights ago. We went and played only 2 games. It was a short series. I was Edmonton, Jason was New Jersey, and I think the way these teams are playing in the game and in real life, this might be a probable Stanley Cup final matchup.
I don't know if I'm really willing to go that far. What I can say is that based on our 2 games together, if we ever run low on BS Goals, I think we just go back to this matchup. This was an all-timer. We can go literally 20, 25 games without having a legitimate BS goal to talk about. 2 games, 4 BS goals.
Funny enough, all 4 of them were at the hands of Nikolai Kha-BS-in.
We've been playing this since NHL 09. He, by far, is the biggest offender in terms of letting in BS goals. Would you agree?
I seem to have a short memory here on that matter, but perhaps.
Considering how high he's been ranked over the years, which seems somewhat ridiculous.
He has a Stanley Cup.
In what year?
04 or so? Tampa Bay.
Okay, so 7 years ago.
Oh, I guess it is 7. Has it been 7 years?
Was he even in the NHL last year?
No, he got thrown in jail for DUI.
Is that reality, or is that just you throwing that out there?
That's reality. The dude spent like 30 days in prison. He missed preseason.
Wait, he did 30 days for a DUI.
In Canada.
That might be BS right there. Anyway, this guy's on the ice. Once again, I was New Jersey, Matt was Edmonton. 4 questionable goals, all against your team, the Oilers.
And who was in goal?
I can't say his name.
Kha-BS-in?
I don't know how do you pronounce it. Nikolai. Nikolai K.
All right, let's watch down this first one. This is really BS. So your guy Larson is lining up for a slap shot. I guess he whiffs on it or something right
It
here.
appears as though he whiffs. A mishit.
Or maybe he was afraid of murdering his teammate who was standing
Could've
right
been.
in the line of the path.
I like, by the way, whoever that Edmonton Oiler is right there, who's right next to Tedenby, if you just go back just slightly.
55?
Yeah, he basically, as Larson is winding up to take the shot, it looks like he's throwing his arms out like, are you kidding me? You're going to shoot this right here and knock off Tedenby's face?
He ought to be covering his nuts with his hands. But what's bullshit is how Tedenby is able to like corral this puck off the violent swing of Larson's failed slap shot, and then do like a slight spinorama and just whip this thing. It's not a clean shot, it's like all fluttery. Kha-BS-in is able to elbow it.
And it goes straight up.
It goes straight fucking up from his blocker. He's looking around like, what the fuck? And all of a sudden, it lands right past the goal line. Doesn't even roll in, doesn't get kicked in, just totally lands in. This shit doesn't happen. Not like this where it pops fucking 6 feet above the crossbar.
At that speed.
At
and
that
makes,
speed, and then perfectly
no change
lands.
of direction.
Yeah, that's complete bullshit. No question in my mind that this is bullshit. What do you think?
I definitely think it's bullshit. And at the time, you got to think, if we played this game and this was the only goal that happened like this in these 2 games, I don't know if we would have felt like it was bullshit. You know what I mean? But, and we'll see in a second, the 3 goals that occurred after this just makes you think like the game has built something in here. That if you're shooting against Nikolai...
I don't want to attack anyone's character, but there's a good chance that Kha-BS-in might be drunk. I mean, he has a history. He has a history. I'm just saying that. I'm just putting that out there. We've never had a goalie give up 4 bullshit goals in one evening in 2 matches.
So you're telling me that even in the video game, EA has somehow factored in
It's that
sometimes guys
precise.
might drink.
They're that good. The folks at EA have thought of everything.
I do love this game. And it's because it is so real.
All right, quick ratings because we got to get through this quick. I'm going with an 8.
I'm going to go with a 7.
Next goal.
Goal 2, what do we got? Is this the same game? Same game.
Yeah, why don't you take us through this one?
Well, it's going to be on a little bit
The
of
same
delay.
asshole, Tedenby.
Whoa, calm down. Settle
I just
down.
realized that.
So we got Tedenby coming here on the break. Your entire team is defending him. He decides to take my traditional, I'm 30 feet away from the goal slap shot. It goes directly through Kha-BS-in's arm, I believe, right? Doesn't it essentially go through his chest or elbow and then go through the goal?
Well, there's a couple things going on here. First of all, I remember specifically trying to trip you, which I did right here.
You did. For a second, I was like, okay, I'm going to get a penalty shot.
I can't believe it didn't knock you over.
I can't believe they didn't even call penalty.
Right, that too. And then, on top of that, so he recovers from this leg sweep, but then he shoots the puck. It looks like it goes through 44's leg. Watch this. Right here. I mean, the puck...
definitely shoot it through your foot.
Yeah, it definitely, like, at least part of the puck went right through his skate. And I suppose, like, maybe it deflected because it is kind of fluttering, but then it also just somehow goes right through Kha-BS-in's chest.
There's a lot physically impossible going on in this game.
If we hadn't already had the other BS goal, I might not have looked at this one as close as I did.
But we've got a pattern of bullshit.
Yes, between these 2 players, Tedenby and Kha-BS-in. I don't think it's huge. I think it's kind of a misdemeanor BS. I'm going to give it a 4.
You're giving it a 4?
Why is that low?
Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to go, considering the entire lead-up, the fact that not only is he tripped down, but continues to maintain perfect control of the puck, shoots it through your guy's foot, and then that deflection proceeds to go through Kha-B Bulin's elbow, I'm going with an 8.
All right.
And this game, I'm going to give another 8 for just a bullshit game.
I just didn't think this goal was that sexy to have an 8, I guess. If that makes sense.
Did you just steal my sexy phrase? Didn't I use that before?
I don't know. We'll have to check the archives. For all of our new fans who are recently watching all of our old BS goals, if Jason says sexy at all, can you please tweet us and let us know so we can
I'm pretty
settle
sure I
this?
said sexy at some point.